In this video, I'm going to show you how to use your graphing calculator to make a scatter plot and also make a line of best fit. So I'm looking at part 3 on the study guide that you were given. So it should look like that. You can follow along and see what I'm doing. This table in part 3 talks about the hours spent in a mall and then the dollars spent. So our first row, the hours spent, we're going to call that X. The bottom row, dollars spent, we're going to call that Y. So in our calculator, we're going to put all of our X values, or the top row, into L1. And we've used L1 before. All the Y values we're going to put into L2. So that's what I'm going to start with. So to get to our list, we press Stat, and then you're going to highlight 1 that says Edit. So if you are, you can press Enter. So if there's values in your L1 or L2, highlight L2, press Clear, and then go down. Highlight L1, press Clear, and then press the down button. Now they should be cleared. So I'm going to start by putting all of my X values, or the hours spent in the mall, 1, 4, 3, into L1. So 1, enter, 4, enter, 3, enter, 7, enter, 8, 2, 5, 9, and 6. So then once we have all of those values, we're going to go into L2 and put our Y's in. So we'll do 10, 56, 42, and the rest of them. 10, 56, 42, 72, 90, 24, 47, 103, and 58. So once we have all of those values, we're going to set up the settings for our scatter plot. So to do that, we're going to press the second button, and then you're going to press the Y equals button. So it should look like that. You want to make sure that you have this one highlighted. If you do, then you can just press Enter. So this is just telling you how your graph is going to look. Most important thing here is that you want to make sure that you're highlighting on. So I am right now. If yours is highlighting off, you don't want that. You want to make sure that you're highlighting on. So if you are highlighting on and you're good, then you can press Zoom. And you can either go down, you can press your down button to go to choice 9, or you can just press 9. Either way, it's going to. So if you go down, you'll press Enter, or you could just press 9. And then that's going to give you your scatter plot. So if you look at your study guide, the first, we input the data into our calculator, and we got our scatter plot on the graph. Just based on your graph, you can see that it is a positive correlation because your scatter plot is going up. Now the next question is asking you to calculate the line of best fit. So making sure that you keep all that information in L1 and L2. To calculate the line of best fit, you're going to press Stat, and you're going to go over to Calc, and you're going to go down to choice 4, the one that says line reg AX plus B. Hit Enter. So your screen should look like that, and then hit Enter again. So if you see your calculator screen, you see Y equals AX plus B, and then A is 10.5333 and B is 3.111. So we use those for our line of best fit. So what that is telling us is that Y equals AX plus B, and A was 10.53 and B was 3.11. So A goes in for A and B goes in for B into your final answer. So your final answer would look like y equals 10.53x and then plus 3.11. So that's using your calculator to find the line of best fit. So now the next part says, using this equation, how much money would an individual spend if he or she was in the mall for 5.5 hours? So they're telling us 5.5 hours. If you look back at your chart, hours spent in the mall was X. So they're giving us an X value here. So this is them saying that X is 5.5, and they want us to plug that value in for X in the equation that we used above. So in our 10.53x plus 3.11 equation, we're going to plug in 5.5 for 5.5 hours in for X. Everything else stays the same. And then you can use your calculator to plug that in. So you would have 10.53 times 5.5 and then plus 3.11. So that gives us 61.025, so I'll say 0.03. So that's saying that if someone spent 5.5 hours in the mall, based on the equation that we made up here, they're going to spend $61.03. So that would be our answer for that part. $61.03. So if you look at this next question below it, it's very, very similar to above. We just talk about date and temperature. So you're going to use that same process with your calculator that I just showed you to do a scatter plot, calculate the line of best fit, and then plug a value in. Hopefully this helped you.